XRP is rocketing up this morning along with the entire cryptocurrency market. Welcome back here. And I appreciate you all for coming back. If you're brand new, make sure you guys lock in. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys do so right now. Drop an X in the chat so I know the XRP army is in the building. We are back comfortably well above the $3 level here at 316. The market is ripping. Let's take a look quickly at the overall market right now at the time of this recording here. Now, I am recording this very early Saturday morning, East Coast time, like 6:30 in the morning. So keep in mind, we are very, very early here. So who knows what the day holds, but I know one thing. We are seeing super high volume for a Saturday. Bitcoin's over 116, but more importantly, everything else is outpacing Bitcoin right now in the top 10. So Bitcoin's up almost 1%. ETH is up almost 5%, comfortably to 4,700. Look at BNB up to 941 bucks. Solana 242. XRP at 316, up 13% now in the last 7 days. Solana continues to cook. Dogecoin is up 37% in the last 7. Cardano's cooking to 95 cents. Chainlink, Hyperliquid, SWI, everything is moving in the right direction right now. So this is really good to see. Avalanche just crossed over $30. We haven't seen that in a while. Even Shiba Inu's up 10% right now. SHIB has been struggling. Actually just surpassed Kronos in market cap. SHIB did. Ethena is struggling a little bit, but I still really like these price targets here on Ethena. Pepe is one of the top gainers right now, up 17%. Look at that. Along with Immutable X, Dogecoin, and SHIB, Floki and Bonk. So a lot of the meme coins leading the way. SPX is up here. But XRP looking very, very strong. We've had a huge DeFi boom. DeFi TVL is rocketing up with 10% upticks as corporate adoption is soaring. I talked about this yesterday. The corporate treasury companies that are popping up now with XRP. And what this means is it's not just Bitcoin that is having companies put Bitcoin on balance sheets. We're seeing it happen with Ethereum and we're seeing it happen with XRP, right? So the total value locked stood at 93.95 million starting of the month in September. But we are seeing that number continue to tick up. And a lot of it is corporate treasury companies and corporate adoption pushes the XRPL TVL past 100 million here just in the first 10 days or so of September. And we're going to see even more corporate adoption, more corporate exposure, I think, once we get ETFs. So this is certainly one of the things that's pushing prices higher right now. XRP's feeling the love. I mean, you come over here to crypto bubbles, all you see is green basically, except MYX, which, you know, this was an easy short in my opinion. Everything has been, you know, pretty much flat. MYX was up like crazy. It had to come down at some point, right? But everything else in the market looking phenomenal right now, really cooking up a nice little weekend here. And anytime you get high volume weekends with XRP and the rest of the market, this usually bodes well for the week that's upcoming. Now, keep in mind, as we get closer here to next week, we're really going to see where this market's at in terms of the confidence. A lot of it's going to depend on interest rate decisions from the Fed. Interest rate decisions from the Fed coming up next week. This market could go one or two directions. Now, in my opinion, what's happening right now, the volume that's coming into XRP and the rest of the crypto market, people are pricing in an interest rate cut. There's no doubt about it. They are pricing it in. They are positioning themselves accordingly. They are trying to front run an interest rate cut. So I think smart money knows what's coming. I think we're going to get a 25 basis point cut. We shall see, right? There's no guarantee until it happens. But one thing you can do right now is sign up for our free newsletter. If you're trying to build more wealth in crypto, definitely check that out. It is totally free. Name and email is all we need. You'll find it at the top of the description. We're just going to be giving you a ton of information, tons of insight each and every week. tons of stuff coming your way, little updates, things I'm, doing in terms of moves I'm making in the portfolio, what I'm buying, what I'm selling. I'm going to get you a bunch of free insights there. So check that out. The newsletter for crypto wealth strategies. Definitely encourage you guys to sign up for that and get in right now while you still can. But if we go over the latest news too, there's not a ton really talking, a ton of people talking about, the macro here, and I find that interesting. You know, because I've been saying this for a really long time. When it comes to getting an altcoin season, what we really needed was the perfect storm, and I think it's setting up perfectly. I just don't see a lot of people talking about this, and that perfect storm I'm talking about is obviously, we want to see more liquidity come in this market, interest rate cuts, ETFs, crypto regulations. Like that's the formula, in my opinion. I think we're going to get all of it. I think we're in the midst of getting all of it right now. And I think that's what's setting up a great quarter number 4 here for all of crypto. So I think it's all about positioning yourself right now, in the top assets where the institutions could pour in next. That's what I've been telling, people close in my circles for a really long time. At least that's my strategy. Like that's how I'm playing this market. So obviously you've got, Ethereum and XRP at the top of the you know, altcoin space. These are big plays for me. Solana, BNB, I own them, and then you got to kind of pick which ones you want to really focus in on after that. I like Chainlink and Sui quite a bit. I like Stellar XLM and HBAR. I've got a little bit of AVAX. Um, and you just go down the list from there, right? You will see my free, my entire portfolio when you sign up for the newsletter and then join the inner circle. You'll get prompted to join the inner circle. If you want to check out my entire portfolio, you'll see how to do that. I also show you my buys and sells, the moves I'm making exactly right now in the portfolio, and we're going to give you a bunch of top picks generated from AI. So got a whole team helping me out with that, and I'm all about these ISO compliant RWA narratives this go around with the institution. So XRP looks phenomenal, guys, at 317. But that's what we got cooking right now. I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.